And this is a Fox News alert. The French election has been called, and the result is a runoff between two candidates, far-right populist Marine Le Pen and centrist pro-European Union candidate Emmanuel Macron. The two will face off in that runoff on May 7th, 2 weeks. For analysis, let's go to Greg Palcott. He's in Paris. Greg, how much of an upset is this? You've got the two political outsiders beat out the two establishment frontrunners. What's the reaction in France? And then talk about, if you will, how will Marine Le Pen and Emmanuel Macron campaign moving forward?
Absolutely, Arthel. This is big news, a stark choice chosen by the French voters. They have rejected the major parties. They have gone with the outsiders. The projection is still just that. We do not have hard results. But according to the projections from the major pollsters here, Emmanuel Macron, the centrist, moderate independent, will go through to the second round, the runoff in these presidential elections, as well as Marine Le Pen, the firebrand, far-right populist. And it will be a stark choice indeed. Marine Le Pen stands for firm borders, a crackdown on immigration, a crackdown on the Muslim population, this to deal with the insecurity, the terrorism that France has faced. She's also very much opposed to much of what France does with the European Union and with the euro currency. She sees the EU as one of the big blocks to the growth here in France. French economy, much stagnation seen here. As for Emmanuel Macron, well, he, in fact, is pro-EU, pro-European Union and the euro. He is calling for other kinds of reforms to try to get this economy going, and he takes, indeed, a much more moderate line, a more integralist line concerning Muslims here and in dealing with the terrorism that has struck here. So, in fact, there are two choices, strong choices, that the French people will be making in 2 weeks' time. The latest polls showing that Macron, in fact, will win that second round, the runoff in these presidential elections, and will go forward. But as we all know, Arthel, nothing can be taken for granted in this season of political upsets and concerns. But again, going to the runoff with Macron and Le Pen, the fireworks have just begun. In fact, some fireworks tonight, some clashes here in the city of Paris, reacting to the Le Pen victory. Back to you, Arthur.
Fireworks indeed. Greg Palcott there in Paris with the reaction here. You've got 47 million registered voters in France, a robust turnout at 70%, 23.7% of those votes at early count going to Emmanuel Macron, the centrist 39-year-old newcomer to politics, and 27.1% going to Marine Le Pen, anti-European Union.